Hi everybody, my name is Marin, and today we're going to be talking about the Fit Simplify resistance band set. If you know me, I love resistance bands, and especially because they're mobile, easy to bring around, add amazing diversity and effectiveness to every single workout. So let's go ahead and begin. We get a bag like this, which makes it really easy to throw in the gym bag or carry on the go. And as we come in, we have a couple different tools. So we have some handles to help attach to the resistance bands. Every single tool you're going to get in the set is going to diversify your workouts. You have some straps for your legs, as well as a nice door anchor. Now, if you've worked with resistance bands, you'll know that the door anchor is going to add like double the movements, because now you have the dynamics of being able to pull away from something rather than just using your own body. And then lastly, we have a whole bunch of resistance bands that vary in thickness, which is going to give us different levels of resistance. If you're getting started for the first time using resistance bands, I recommend starting with the light levels first. You can simply tell by how thick they are. The thinner ones are less of a resistance. So with this set, either yellow or red is what you want to start out with. So I'm going to go ahead and grab the red. Everything else you can just set aside. And we're also going to start with the handles. So we're going to attach the handles here by just clipping them into these carabiners on each side. And today what we're going to do is focus on just some nice basic simple movements that you can do or use to get started with your resistance band set. So now that your resistance band is all set up, go ahead and make sure everything is straightened out. And we're going to go ahead and get started here. All right. So like any weight training movements you may use or utilize. So like any weight training movements that you may utilize at the gym, the resistance bands is going to provide you with that same effect. Only instead of just having resistance at the pull away from the movement, you're going to have provided resistance throughout the whole motion. An example of this would be the curls. The minute that I bring my hands here, there's already resistance. You can see my arms and muscles are flexing. So as I curl up, it gets harder. But as I come down, I'm still resisting from the bands. It's adding that extra gravity, so to speak, or extra pressure coming down. So we want to always have our core engaged, our back nice and straight, and we're breathing into each motion, and each motion is controlled. Because if we do this, A, we might get injured, and B, it's not going to be very effective. So let's go ahead and do some basic movements using this resistance band. We got some curls. Just stepping on the center of the band, keeping that core nice and tight as we exhale. You also can have tricep kickbacks. So coming this way, kicking back as we would with cables, really pushing back. And you can also do some rows. So this time I'm going to spread my legs out a little bit more so that the bands have less space or less leverage. And it's also a bigger muscle in your back. So you need good range of motion here. So from here, there's already resistance here, exhaling as I pull it up. So again, keeping everything nice and controlled. The nice thing about resistance bands is that you don't have to do stereotypical gym movements. They also provide isometric motions. Now I'm not going to take off the handles, but if you are going to do this, take off the handles. And what I like doing is just holding the band like this and pulling it. Just try holding that. Whew, now squeeze your core nice and tight, soften those knees. Let's go ahead and rotate up and down. What a great workout. So something as simple like this, the resistance band is able to provide. And as you can see, it doesn't take much to store them or take them along with you, which is not as convenient if you had conventional weights. So you can go ahead and rotate and raise it up and down. Now add these isometric movements into your regular motions, like let's say a lunge. Now it becomes a whole body movement, and you're getting all areas, all axes of your body while using the resistance band. So this is some of the beauties of the resistance band. Again, if you're using the door anchor, you're going to have a lot more diversity because you're able to pull away from something. And you can do this using these bands as well, just simply stepping on them. But again, it's a different range of motion because it's just with your body. So from here, making sure that you really step on them well. I love how I can pull forward, This is how you get some chest presses in. You can get some lawn mowers going the other way. And the more you step on the band closer to the handle, the more resistance it's going to provide. So nice lawn mowers. But one thing you'll see that I have trouble doing is doing anything here in the center axis. And that's where the door anchor comes in place. Once you anchor this, you're going to be able to pull out and have further motions. You can also anchor up high, so you can pull from high to low, coming down. So let's go ahead and create a workout using just a simple setup to begin with. And we're gonna do this with our handles and just one resistance band. I wanna show you how effective this really is. The first motion we're gonna do is we're gonna step on our bands like such, having about shoulder width apart. We're gonna bring this up to our shoulders, palms facing up, and we're just gonna perform a squat. In doing this, you're already adding weight to your body or resistance to your squat. And it's gonna feel a lot more difficult than just performing a body weight squat. From here, we're gonna take our band, bring it up to our hands, and perform those isometric lunges. So lunging out, I'm gonna twist over, come to the center, and come back. From there, we're gonna go ahead and take one foot stepping on the band, do our bicep curls. We're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, and then finish off turning the curls down, arms straight, and curling up like this. So palms facing down, or reverse bicep curls as we call it. From here, we're gonna just go ahead, extend those arms back, and do our straight tricep pushbacks. Getting good triceps in between. We're gonna step on the band from here, a little bit closer to the handle, do some nice cable rows or lawn mowers as you would call it, and then coming back here with both feet on the band into some regular rows, but we're gonna do it this way just to make it a little more fun and dynamic. We're gonna row, then we're gonna stand up, upright row, bend over, row, upright row, okay? So after that, you can add in some jogging or some high knees or some jumping jacks for a nice dynamic cool down or cardiovascular range of motion. Let's go ahead and begin. Let's just do this one set together real time, okay? So feet on the bands, up, squat. Let's just do about 5 to 10 reps in each. Nice inhale and exhale. Nice job. Go ahead and come together, bringing your hands on that band. I'm gonna keep my hands in the actual handles just so they're not moving around. And so we're gonna bend, exhale, up. Nice lunge, making sure that back knee doesn't touch the ground. Body's nice and upright, 90-degree angles with each knee. Keep that nice, steady resistance against the band so you're really stretching them wide so you're gonna feel it in your shoulders. From here, go ahead, bring that front foot up. Here we go. One curl, other curl. One curl, other curl. If you feel like it's too easy, go ahead and step on the band with just a little space in between and then curl up. Keeping nice softness in the knees or nice bend. Core is nice and tight. Let's go ahead and turn those palms down. Nice reverse curls. That feels a little bit different. All right, one foot stepping up closer to the handle. Here we go with our lawn mowers. Are you guys feeling it? How effective is this? Great, let's do the other side. Stay nice and upright and pull when you're breathing. All right, here we go with our bent rows and upright rows. So, feet nice and wide. I'm gonna bend, row, upright, row, bend, row, upright, row. Make sure you come all the way down before bending to row, and then all the way down before standing to upright row. It's not about speed as much as it is good posture and good effort, controlled motion. Last one. All right, now let's go ahead and just jumping jack, or whatever form of cardio you choose. So as you can see, this resistance band is great. It's like having a weight training gym to go in your pocket, more effective and really good for all the muscles, not just isolated movements. Do about 30 seconds of cardio and then you're good to go. That completes one set. If you want to make this a full workout, go ahead and repeat that set about 2 to 3 more times. Thank you so much for joining me here, and I truly hope you enjoy your Fit Simplify resistance band set. We'll see you next time. Hi everybody, my name is Marin, and today we're going to be talking about the Fit Simplify resistance band set. If you know me, I love resistance bands, and especially because they're mobile, easy to bring around, add amazing diversity and effectiveness to every single workout. So let's go ahead and begin. We get a bag like this, which makes it really easy to throw in the gym bag or carry on the go. And as we come in, we have a couple different tools. So we have some handles to help attach to the resistance bands. Every single tool you're going to get in this set is going to diversify your workouts. You have some straps for your legs, as well as a nice door anchor. Now, if you've worked with resistance bands, you'll know that the door anchor is going to add like double the movements, because now you have the dynamics of being able to pull away from something rather than just using your own body. And then lastly, we have a whole bunch of resistance bands that vary in thickness, which is going to give us different levels of resistance. If you're getting started for the first time using resistance bands, I recommend starting with the